There we go. All right.
Take three.
There we go, y'all. We live, man.
Hey, y'all.
We live. We got two cameras on, man. Shout out Run Your Day. Shout out Avocado. Shout out the whole No Studio. And you know how we do it. Y'all here with us, right? You know what I'm saying? Episode one. Episode one. No Studio Network. Date night. You know, man, right here. You get what I'm saying? Money the Great. Always on time, never late.
Yeah, blessed by that win. Hey, y'all.
Here he is, man. And you know what I'm saying? For everybody on my page, I think we got 0 viewers, but we're recording here, so we just go with the flow. It's episode one. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey, y'all. Blessed by that win. Make sure you follow, like, subscribe, all that.
Mm-hmm. It's your boy, the Money the Great, always on time, never late.
All eyes.
You know, always late, but the Money the Great, always late. But yeah, no, we climbing around,
Yes.
so, you know what I'm saying? We wanted to improv for y'all, give y'all something, you know what I'm saying? This should be dropping probably tomorrow, whatever you want to call it. It'll be live. You can, if you want to see this show, you can go to the Money the Great YouTube page right there, said and done. But I was gonna tell her, you know, hey man, this is our first episode. If y'all know that Snake Eyes and Geechee Gotti battle, I said, why you come over here with a CK on your shirt? You got a CK on your shirt. She said, I don't know what that means.
Stand for Calvin Klein, right?
Calvin Klein, you know. But you know, that's either here or there. She's a female. She don't understand that stuff. You know.
What?
But yeah.
Explain it. What does it mean?
Oh man, that stands for a certain type of gang killer.
Oh.
Yeah, it's certain stuff you wear, you know, is bad for you. You know, get you hurt out here. But, you know.
I need a red X.
Oh, that's even worse. No. Oh, no. You don't need a red X. No red
okay.
X.
All right.
No red X. It's all good.
Okay.
You know. Hey.
This won't be on this show no more.
You know, it's all good. No, you good. You can wear anything you want to wear. But yeah, so how's your week going so far?
A week is going great.
The weekend and all that. Since we on the Wednesday, you know, we didn't have a pod today, but we doing episode one of date night. They want to see us go on a date, so they get to sit with us, episode one, and you know, this is the pilot episode if y'all want to know. You know,
Yes.
so yeah.
Get to know us.
Yeah, so
Come interact with us.
How was it? How was it though for you?
It was good, actually. The weekend was really good. Lightweight, got to rest.
Mm-hmm.
Ready for the week. And powered through it. How was yours?
Man, work. You know, 4th of July, I had to work, all that, so I didn't get to go out there with the festivities and all that. But I did have some barbecue at the house when I got home. Fucked that right over. You know, and it was good. And I know they can hear me on this microphone, but hopefully it picks up. If anything, I'll edit and add some extra stuff to this one.
Okay.
But yeah, so yeah, no, barbecue was at home, everything, and you know, too much stuff was going on too. I'm at work and getting news. Somebody blew their hand off, things like that. I was like, what?
I seen that.
You know what I'm saying? So that was like, what? Like that was a shocker for me, and I was
You
just.
said don't play with fire.
Don't play with the fireworks, man. It's not cool to be playing with the fireworks out here, blowing off hands and all that.
All right.
Yeah, so you know, I haven't really been so into fireworks since I was a kid.
Okay.
You know, so I still see people popping off the bottle rockets and all that, and the shit that blow up in the sky, but
Yeah.
it don't excite me no more.
Mm.
You know, so when you was a kid, you would think, oh, I can't wait till it get dark. We finna light this motherfucker up. We finna go crazy. We finna go crazy. But you know, like when you were a kid, did you used to like to blow up fireworks and all that stuff too?
I didn't like to blow it up, but I like to be around it,
Mm-hmm.
and I just love the fact that somebody's doing it. So
Yeah.
just the explosion itself, the beautiful colors. But now you're getting fined, you know, for doing it yourself, even for having it or in your possession. So yeah, and to some degree, it's $1,000.
Yeah.
So it's not, to me, I'm not paying $1,000. So I'd rather go watch it. But since I didn't get a chance to watch it because I went to the gym.
Yeah.
I mean, I saw it in the sky, but it's not the same as being in a show.
Yeah.
So.
And that part of it too, because those fireworks can blow up stuff, and and then a lot of places caught on fire, and erupted and all kinds. So there was a lot of danger behind that stuff, and pretty much it looks good in the sky, but it's danger behind it,
Yes.
and I don't think they can find everybody because
Definitely not. Even with the drones rolling around.
Yeah, especially not in the ghettos. You're not
They're
going,
gonna disperse.
Yeah, you're not going to Compton, LA, and all that to just stop
No.
every single body because everybody can get it. Everybody do what they want to do.
Right. So
But-
but that's a chance you take. Arms getting blown off, legs, any type of body part. Your car is getting destroyed, house is getting destroyed. It's just not. Leave it to the professionals at the end of the day.
And that right there, that one thing too is another saying. They're like, the 4th of July is not our holiday. Like
Oh.
we were considered slaves during that time.
Yeah.
So why are we celebrating that? It's not independence for America as one. It was British, whatever rule, and we got over them.
We weren't independent.
Mm-hmm.
So we didn't have no independence.
I feel the same way. Like that's why I was kind of at work. Like, well, at least I'm getting time and a half, or whatever you want to call it.
So you still weren't independent.
Yeah, like you're getting holiday pay, but you're still a slave right now. You're working, and it's
Right.
Like, and I worked on Juneteenth, so
Oh yeah.
it was just a whole lot. It's some of these things they may make it seem like it's a holiday, but it's just another day, low key.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, as you get older, like in my age bracket, I get to realizing stuff is just a day.
Where's the reparations?
Yeah, and that's another thing that with the reparations, people get mad when they hear us say that. They think we don't deserve it.
Why not? What the heck?
Why? I don't know. They feel that we're not people who supposed to have it. Basically, we're not supposed to have it.
So we're not deserving of it.
Not deserving of it.
We're not entitled.
Not entitled to it, basically.
Oh well.
Yeah.
That's why opinions are just like buttholes, but
Yeah. Yeah. But at the end of the day, hey man, everybody wants reparations.
Yes.
They said this their lands before it is. But it's either here or there when it comes to that. So
Right.
we still ain't seen the 40 acres and a mule.
Right.
You got your freedom. So I guess that's what you can say. You got your freedom.
Yeah.
That's
Now we just
about
gotta go
it.
get the mule.
Exactly. That's all we gotta do. Hustle for it.
Right.
You got a chance to hustle for it. That's how you get your reparations. I guess.
Reparation hustle. Okay.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, this is date night, episode 1.
So how you feel about date night?
Date night coming up. So we gotta pretty much figure what's gonna be the place, the time, and everything. So.
Of course, but how do you feel about date night? I mean, when's the last time you went out on a date?
Oh no. Why don't you answer that question? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm asking your question with a question. How
Oh,
about
wait
you?
a minute. Well, I personally haven't went out on no actual date in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm excited. Something new. So I'm basically getting back into the dating scene.
Okay.
So, what about yourself?
No, you skipped the question.
What's the question?
When was the last? You said the last time you've been on a date.
I haven't been on no date.
No.
No, if I'm gonna be honest about the situation, I have been single for 9 years without no dating,
Mm-hmm.
no anything. So I didn't even have no number in my phone until this year.
Okay.
So, for me, I'm excited about it. Date nights are not what they used to be,
Mm-hmm.
and date nights are different for everybody. Everybody does date night different. So I'm just excited to see how this one goes.
Okay. All right. So yeah, date night. And I'm gonna answer your question too. it's been a couple day nights. Some things go cool, but sometimes it's just to sit down and chill. It ain't all crazy, like how you say it, trying to make it like romantic and all that stuff.
Okay.
It just be a chill. Let's just go over here, we eating, we chilling, we talking.
Okay.
It's spur of the moment type stuff.
So you just vibing.
Yeah, not a planned date, and
Okay.
yeah. But other than that, I've been going the same kind of route, of being single, and sometimes it just feels like you just don't get a connection with certain people. Sometimes it might be a connection, but then next thing you know, it's just not there no more.
Ain't
And
that the truth?
sometimes you just don't want to take a trip down that rabbit hole, and then you fuck around and find out, and now you getting played, your heart broken. You know, it was like we was talking about this the other day, like in the stew. It was like things in your past, like relationships that was heartbreaking. Your mindset was like you could get cheated on, abused, and you still going back. And that's mine. I love her. And, the person can do every single thing they want to. Damn near hit you with a car, and you still with them.
Still coming back.
Yeah. So sometimes, well, not sometimes, but that thing you have to learn. You gotta let that person go.
Well, yeah, not only let them go, but you gotta heal. So, do you feel like you are healed enough to start dating?
Yeah, that was more of a healing and learning the flags that you will see that will stop you from like, okay, I can't proceed with this because this is what's going on. This person, wants to cuss me out in front of everybody. This person, brings up a person from the past and be like, you're acting just like I don't even know what you're talking about.
So, should I pull you aside and then cuss you out, or
Uh,
what are you trying to?
Sometimes even that can get annoying. I'm not gonna lie, even that can get annoying, and I guess it's got to a point to where it's like more so 10% zero tolerance. You know what I'm saying?
You out of there.
0%. Yeah, it's like, oh no, this ain't gonna work. But there's times where you can, be mature and talk about things,
Okay.
and all the yelling and top of your lungs, damn near vein popping out your head, yelling at me. Oh no, I'm not. You know what? You could be yelling to yourself, not me. You know what I'm saying?
So that basically makes you go on mute.
Yeah, I get mute.
So the silent
I get
treatment.
mute.
So
Yeah.
basically, the person that's um, yelling, like you said, or talking, or whatever the case may be, they're basically doing it to themselves because when nobody is entertaining the conversation, you're having a one way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that it turns you down. It makes you not like want to even be involved with a person due to the fact of how their attitude is, how they're how they handle themselves in public.
Okay.
Even things that people don't see behind closed doors. You know, how they act when they're with friends. It's just a whole list of things that can just make me just say, "Oh, I gotta go." You know, but there is stuff that where you can communicate, you can be cool, cordial, and things go smoothly. You know,
Okay. Well, what's your deal breaker? So on a date, what's something that you just can't do?
on a date.
You're not having it.
On a date. So on a date, it'll be more so of just some different etiquettes to where it's like the attitude. It could be an attitude. It could be a real messed up attitude that'll be a deal breaker. When I say a messed up attitude, it could be like, no, I don't want to go there, or I understand we can communicate and do that, but what, you can just take me home and all that. That's the first thing that's gonna be like, all right, you know what? Yeah, let's call it off. Let's call this off. So that's a deal breaker for me.
Okay.
It'll be just the attitude. If the attitude is not matching and we're clashing already, yeah, no,
From the start.
yeah.
Well, are you guys driving Ubering separately, or are you picking? How is that?
It can be either or. I could pick the person up, and if we are going to be intoxicated and stuff, a Uber would be cool. Like if the other person drinks a lot, and we going to sit down and we drinking shots of tequila or anything, and I'm drinking beer or
Oh, so y'all vibing with
yeah,
that?
like
Okay.
margaritas going around and all kind of stuff. Yeah, you know what? So we don't get like a DUI or something
Right.
on a date, things like that. Like it's more mature thinking before it goes that way. So like either park the car somewhere or because you don't want to Uber to the girl, then Uber there, then
Yeah, that's too
Uber her
much.
back. Then you know how much
No,
that's
that's
gonna
too. Yeah,
cost.
you might as well have driven. Yeah,
You gonna
that's
pay like $200 in Uber.
right. That's yeah.
So I think one of the things would be is to either both of y'all Uber for where y'all going to get there, but
Okay.
sometimes that don't even work. The person after getting an Uber to go on a date with you, that's another. That might be that person's red flag. Like oh no, no.
Well, are you paying for the Uber, or am I paying for the Uber?
Oh, see, wow,
Because who's paying for it? And are you paying
wow,
for dinner, or am I paying for dinner?
wow. On the
Are
first
you
date,
planning the
on the
date, or am I
first
planning
date,
the date?
on the first date.
Yes.
Wow, wow. So you paying for that person's Uber, you paying for your Uber. Oh man, then you paying for the whole meal?
Right. Mhm.
Wow.
Yes, and I still want flowers.
What on the first date? On the first date, flowers?
Me personally, no, but that's how it
I
is
mean,
nowadays.
I
People
mean,
still want flowers.
that's true. But I think that'd be the second date.
Okay.
Am I thinking? I would think you want to bring her flowers on the second date, even though the first, because you could be seeming for some of us guys that would be seeming like I'm thirsty as hell. And I'm trying to give you flowers and all this. And,
Listen, you could go and pick a flower
no,
from
no,
the side of the
no. I understand. I understand that.
even if it's just one.
Even if it's just one,
So that still seems thirsty?
it's kind of
You begging?
like yeah, you begging, like you ain't letting nothing build up. You don't
Okay.
really know
Nothing special.
if this person's gonna be there tomorrow.
The anticipation.
You don't
Okay.
know if this date will go right, but you already, with
So
the
you putting it
flowers.
all in for okay.
Yeah, you
Okay.
gotta
You're
know
saying
her. Yeah, you gotta
relax.
know her at least the second or third date. You can bring her some flowers or something, or even after the date or something, and y'all had a good time.
Hmm.
That's when you can send the flowers to where she at.
Okay.
She at work, she at home or something. Send the flowers.
Okay. So you're gonna wait till at least the second or third date for that.
Yeah.
But are you paying for my Uber?
Oh,
Are you paying for my gas money if I'm driving my car?
so damn. I would think
What we
I
doing?
would think that would be a mutual thing though.
Okay.
That would have to
A
be.
mutual thing. So you want me to pay for your gas money, and you paying? So we're basically paying for each other's gas money and Ubers.
Uh,
Is that what you're saying?
nah, I would think more so. It would have to be a mutual agreement to where she got her own and I got my own. Like what I'm saying? Like if we go meet there, we go meet there that way. Or if I'm picking you up, we're just gonna pick you up and just go. You got thug it out. We done had a couple drinks. I'm sorry, Brothers Against Drunk Driving, but we're gonna have to make a way. You know what I'm saying? Maybe drink some water. You know what I'm saying? Get some peppermints if we chilling.
Okay, but I have 5 kids. So are you gonna make sure that they eat too?
They not going on a date. Where they daddy at? Where they dad at? Hold on, I don't even know them yet. Yeah, I don't want them. I don't want to go
Okay, well,
there.
are you gonna pay for the babysitter?
The babysitter. Oh man, see that. See now you going into one of my categories where I was starting to get away from that because I ain't even got time to be dealing with that because I don't have kids. So it's more so that's not my responsibility. I like you, and what you got to do with the kids is kind of you got to take care of with your kids.
Okay. So do you mind me ordering food after we leave for them to go? Do
Like
you
you
mind?
like you want me to pay for that so they can have some food and
Yeah.
take it
Do you
home.
mind?
Yeah, I do mind. I do mine, especially on the first date. You said it's first date.
Yeah, it's the first date.
Yeah, no, it ain't happening.
No.
It ain't happening. Now that's you paying for it for your kids.
Okay, so if I pay for it, you're okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
You
so
pay for your kids' food.
so I'll pay for their babysitter. I'll pay for them to eat, but you gonna pay for the Uber.
The Uber?
You not pay for the Uber?
No, I don't think so. Possible though. No, it's a possibility though. Yeah, maybe so. Then we get in the Uber together type shit. Maybe we go somewhere after that or something in the Uber.
Okay, but can we split the Uber? Do you mind that? We split the Uber?
Yeah, you can split the Uber.
So you're a fan of splitting the Uber?
It's kind of like you gotta.
We're sharing costs because we're sharing the ride.
Yeah, and it's more so like coming together instead of it's always on one person. Like I can come be like the broke dude and be like, oh, the bill's here. What you gonna do if I'm the broke dude and I'm like,
well, when you doing that, I'm gonna just get out the car.
No,
I'm not even gonna sit there. I'm leaving.
I'm talking about we had a good time. we had all the margaritas, we had all the food, right? And the bill come, and I'm like, damn, I forgot
so we're at the restaurant.
I forgot my wallet at home.
So we're at the restaurant.
Yeah, I forgot my wallet at home.
Oh, I forgot mine too, and I forgot my purse. I don't even have a pocketbook.
So we both running out the place.
Yeah. They take checks.
But you ain't got your wallet or pocket?
You gotta go wash those dishes.
You gotta wash the dishes. Nah.
I'll sweep the floor. I'll mop.
Nah, I mean, it ain't. Ooh, I thought you was gonna say another answer. I thought you was gonna say, "Oh, I got it." So you can go play that. I ain't got no wallet either. Oh, we should be sitting.
Listen.
We just gonna be sitting there. We both.
You knew from the beginning that you didn't have your wallet, so why would you do me like that?
Hey.
But didn't we agree that you're paying, right? So we didn't agree.
For the food, for the girl, for the food, the first date, yeah, I'll do that. I mean, not saying on the other date I wouldn't pay, but I don't know, how would you say it? It'd be more so you would want to hear, oh shit, we could go half on it, or you know what I mean, because we're getting to know each other, and it's the first date, it's gotta be like some meet me halfway.
Yeah,
shit,
right. Okay.
Show your worth too, like you know what I mean, or if it's not that, and you say like, hey, I'm, like you said, 5 kids, single mom, hey, my ends ain't up to par, but I really fucking with you, I really like you, really all right, well then, I'm gonna show a real thing, man. Boom, take care of that. You know what I'm saying? But if it's like we eating and next you're on the phone with somebody else talking about some, you know what I mean? And I can see you like really doing this, like
yeah.
And then I don't really hear from you like probably after we did the date. It just don't make no sense.
Well, who texts or calls first after the date? Is there like a rule there, or is there? Because me personally, so we going on a date, and since I already know we going on a date, and we already planned this ahead of time, me personally, I want to make sure that all my funds is together. Mm-hmm. So if I want to order something extra, that's not coming out of your pocket. That's coming out of my pocket. I just have to just send it to you, and then you can pay out together.
And if the dude's really feeling you, he's like, go ahead and order it. I got that. Don't even trip.
Right.
You know what I mean? Don't even worry about it. And
right, but at least I can't trying to.
And even if you did, like, see, like another thing would be attached would be, let's say, for instance, if you even was going for your purse to try to get your wallet out or something, and no, I got this.
Right.
Instead of like just sitting there and.
I'll be like, okay, so you got that. Okay, I'm gonna go to the restroom.
And I done had that happen before.
Oh no.
And I actually had the people play a prank on the girl. So the people came, they came and got the ticket, right? Mm-hmm. This person begged me to take them first. This is another story time too. No studio on. Begged me to take her. Took her to breakfast. Boom, right?
Okay. And
we eating. This person ain't really they wanted to go to this place, so I messed mine's over. Boom, 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 boom. Mm-hmm. Theirs is still kind of whatever to go type stuff.
Okay.
So next thing you know, the person's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go to the restroom," and that was like a Dun, 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 dun,
The
dun,
tricks
dun,
the
dun,
women
dun,
play.
dun. Yeah, it was like an alarm went off in my head. Like, oh no, she didn't.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go to the rest. So this is the part where it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna come back and see if you paid for it or not. So I did. I had a trick up my sleeve.
Okay.
I told the people, I said, here you go, boom, go ahead, pay for it real quick. I already ate my food. Remember that, right? And I think did I tell them to. I think that I put their stuff in the to go box. Some shit. I don't know how it went. Or their food was still there on the table or something, right? So the person comes back and they're like, "Oh, I think I left the bill on the table, but it was already paid."
Okay.
So next thing you know, I get up. I'm like, "Come on, we gotta go." She's like, "You're not gonna pay for it?" I'm like, "No, come on, come on, come
Fine
on,
and
come
dash.
on." That person
Oh.
sat there, froze up, like. And then then after I finished it, I want to get your take on that. If somebody did that, well, we already did, because he said forgot the wallet. You said, well, forgot my wallet too.
Mm-hmm.
But would you leave with the person, or would you stay? Like, would you do this, like try to get the people attention, the bill person, the waitress, like, hey, we ain't got the money.
No, we just gonna thug it out. We gonna run.
You gotta run. You gotta run.
We just gonna disperse,
Get
and we gonna meet up wherever we meet up.
get in the whip and go.
I mean, in reality, I would have my funds
Yeah.
together. But if we just really had to thug it out like that, that's what we would do.
So this person that I took, not anonymous,
Okay.
sat there, and I'm off the I walked out the door already. I'm like, come on, let's go, come on. The person sat there and said, this person gets up,
Scary.
goes to the waitress and asks them, did he pay for the bill and all, like, trying to get what happened. I said, you did all that, and the bill was already paid for, and that you failed the date tonight.
Oh, they didn't even pass the vibe check. That's what I'm talking about. I'll pass the vibe check.
That was like strike one for that person. And there was a couple other strikes that person really struck out already.
Oh, well.
But that one was
The
like,
main one.
that was like a pop fly ball. That was like, oh man, all you had to do, you know what I'm saying, is just go outside, come on, and we gone. Why would I bring you here? Why would I eat all the food and stuff and then act like,
Yeah.
So that person
Killed
actually
the vibe.
sat there and didn't move, and went to the waitress, and it made me feel like, if I brought you here, how you getting home?
Right.
So you
But they didn't volunteer, right? They didn't volunteer.
Nope, they didn't volunteer either.
I would at least volunteer though.
Yeah, and that right there was like already like
a red flag.
What the fuck?
So that wasn't even a yellow. That was a red flag.
That was a red flag. That why would you sit there and I'll tell you, come on.
Right.
That was another sign of like your authority. It don't matter with this person.
But they also didn't trust you either.
Yeah.
That's how to trust. They didn't trust you.
Yeah. So that already was giving me like.
Yeah. You do have to have some sort of trust. You're going out on a date, but some things are just fun to do.
Yeah.
And that would have been a story y'all could have bonded over, and remember this and da da da.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But that person didn't go that far because that person was already on.
Yeah, vibe killer.
Yeah, it was already on some like nervous, like really like. Okay.
Oh, they must have been done wrong before then. Oh.
No, it wasn't done wrong. This is breakfast time. We eat. You go to the bathroom, come back. The bill's paid already. But the dude's telling you, come on, let's go.
No, but I'm saying they must have been done wrong before you, because why else would you hesitate? You tell me one time you do like this, I'm out of there. I'm not gonna sit there. So I'm not even thinking about what happened in the past. The first time you say I'm out of there.
That's another thing that's a deal killer. Like you don't listen, like you can't follow directions.
Oh shoot.
I'm like, come on, let's go.
Yeah.
Even if I did, like, say, let's do a dine, you better be, come on, let's go.
No, you really better, yeah.
Let's go. Or else you gonna pay for it, or what, like, come on now.
Why else are you sitting there? Yeah.
Yeah, like, don't just sit there, though.
Right.
You know, the time is ticking, and the next thing you know, the police could be here to grab you.
He's like, the time is of the essence. What's going on?
Like, I'm testing you. I'm like,
yeah.
Come on, let's go. And you sit there and start doing this retarded role. And the thing about it is the crowd, the people, the other patrons in there that were eating were not my color, they looking like I think they already knew I paid though. They knew I paid. They seen me.
Oh, they seen you
kinda,
already,
yeah.
so they would,
But they looking around. They like, oh, she did them like that.
Yeah.
Like that's weird. Like what's going on? But she was being a weirdo. Like
Yeah,
just
that
still
is
sitting
weird.
there, man.
You had to tell me twice. I'm out of there.
Yeah. So it was like, yeah, it was more so. Come on, let's go. And you don't go.
Yeah.
Just sitting there like a dummy. Like you know what I mean?
Bump on a log. Well.
Like it didn't make no sense to me. And it really showed me that that person wasn't like a person who responds when you say something.
Their comprehension and all that type of
Yeah,
stuff. Yeah.
like it you're not gonna listen.
So how did you cut it off?
Cut it off. Stop messing with that person.
No text, no call. Like you just ghosted, or you gave explanation, or what did you do?
No call, no text. I don't have to explain.
You said no call, no show, no.
I ain't explaining nothing to that person. I just got on. I was just like.
Did they call you afterwards?
Yeah, they tried to call and text.
Oh, block.
Yeah, and it was just like.
Yeah, there's nothing to talk about.
You know, you're not for to utilize me for breakfasts and all this shit every time, and
Right.
or try to like have it your way, and
This ain't Burger King.
yeah.
Well, it can't be a one-way street. For me, I personally believe in if you treat me, I'm gonna treat you. If I treat you, you treat me. Some things don't have to be explained. If I invite you, I'm not even gonna tell you anything. I'm inviting you for a reason.
Yeah.
So order your food, order your drink,
Yeah.
and just know I'm going to take care of the bill.
Or if you ask me to take you to this one place and I do take you there, you go to the bathroom, come back. It's already paid, but you're not listening to me say, "Let's go."
Oh.
That's the only thing that took me out. That's how far that went. And not saying being petty or anything like that.
No.
It was just more of the fact of you just sat there.
The response. It was the response.
Just like no authority. You don't have no authority. It made me feel like, man, you is not the dominant one in this. You is not wearing the pants. You're not gonna switch. So that's another thing. Yeah, you're not gonna switch it around to where it's like I'm not wearing the pants in the relationship type thing.
Okay.
That like there's like times where you will let female be in that situation to where she thinks she's the one.
You'll let her think it right
because you love that person so much. You want to be so clingy, and you know what? She said, "All right, I got you can't go hang out with your boys tonight. You can't do this. You can't do that. You do." And it's like at the end of the day, you start thinking about it, and it's like yeah, like my mama.
But even though she said all that, by you, when I say treating her so good, it doesn't always mean buying anything. Doesn't just the quality time.
Mm-hmm.
Then she's gonna forget anything that she said, and by the time you're like, okay, I'm about to go hang out with whoever, she's not tripping. You spent quality time with her.
Yeah, but that don't work like that sometimes.
Oh.
What I'm saying is, it's more so of a like thinking that everywhere you go, who gonna be there? That
Oh, so they overly clingy.
yeah, insecurity. There you go, insecurity and all that stuff started kicking in, and like once you start showing me that, like you got them problems and stuff like that, yeah.
Is that so? But you never gave her a reason to.
No reason to.
Y'all just started dating,
mm-hmm.
and she's already
like coming up with things like that, and
So but you know what? When a woman and a man could do it too,
mm-hmm.
overthink. That's really bad because you're overthinking and there's really nothing there.
Yeah.
So
no, I've been in those shoes before where you overthink. You got the worst thoughts in your head. And you're thinking, oh, this is why she didn't answer the phone. Sometimes the stuff will be right though. Sometimes it'll be wrong.
Well, let me see your phone. Let me check your phone.
I see. I don't even like that. I don't even like that.
Let me see who's calling you, who's texting you, who's FaceTiming you.
Phone over. Phone, man. No, so yeah, no. Like when it comes to that, like I done learned lessons about that too. Like going through a woman's phone, And we was talking about this in the studio. Like sometimes you setting yourself up for the worst. You know, you go through that phone, you searching at your own will. Sometimes you come out, it's a clean sweep. Man, sometimes you go in that motherfucker, you find the deepest,
Everything. All the skeletons.
darkest. I didn't think she would be like this type stuff. You know, you'll be surprised. Her pictures. You ain't never seen her take the picture and send to somebody. You know. Oh man, certain little sayings and little secretive talks, circles, and homegirls talking about, yeah, girl, I think he the one for you. Damn, she didn't like me. She was telling you go with this. Damn, she was telling you go with that instead of me. Damn, and the friends we known before anything.
They know everything.
Everything.
They know everything from the start to
They
the
know
in between all of it.
They know you about to get dumped. They know you about to get cheated on tonight.
Yes.
That sucks. That's the
Yeah.
part that sucks. That's the stuff that crushes you, and this is why you kind of stay to yourself.
Mm.
So that's like kind of like one of the parts where so like to clean up everything I was saying, it's that shield.
Okay.
You put that shield up. You know what? Hey, we keep it cordial. We go date, do this, do this, do this.
That's that defense mechanism.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so you have to pick that up. That's like a weapon that you picked up because at first you didn't have that shield.
Right.
It'll be so simple. Like the girl will know how to press your buttons.
Mm-hmm.
Next thing you know, you're getting more emotional than her.
Mm. Okay.
She'll tell you like you'll be at the club or something, right? Let's say you're on a date and it's at a bar or club or something, right? Let's say one dude come up to you and you're like, oh yeah, hey, cool, okay, but we're on a date. Or if I went to the restroom or something and came back and he just happened to, and you're like, oh yeah, I'm on a date, we explain it to him. Then I come back, what you doing talking to, hey man, what's up with you? And now things have went
Slow
crazy.
down. I was letting him know that you my daddy.
Yeah, and things go crazy like that.
Yeah.
And then now this dude like, did you give me your number? And everything goes left.
But that's where emotional intelligence come in.
Mm-hmm.
Because you just can't be spazzing out on everything, and you have to know when to.
Yeah.
So when you come back and I'm like, okay, so this is so and so. I'm letting him know we're on a date. He just stopped by or whatever. He thought I was, available, but I'm not. I'm in a process right now.
I hear you. Same time, certain mentalities can survive that. Some can't.
Yeah.
Some people would have crashed out, left you there, left everything.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? That could be date over right there. I came back to the
Before it
bathroom.
even started.
Come back from the bathroom. Oh.
So you trying to get his number?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not even walked up and asked that. Walked right out the door. He like, where'd he go? He ain't came out that bathroom yet.
He left you.
Then you get a call. Oh, I seen you. I saw.
Are you gonna Uber me home though? You left me. What the heck?
That's where you. Sorry, no one's. I'm
Oh.
gonna pick up the phone right now. Message box full. This person has not set up a voicemail yet.
Oh my
Mhm.
God. You would really do that?
Man,
You would really do that?
sometimes it might happen like that.
No, but you would really do that. Have you done that before?
No, but what I'm saying is, if stuff gets really serious and played in those type of ways,
Mm-hmm.
it can happen. It can happen. It gets to where, sometimes you gotta have zero tolerance, man.
Well, go to the restroom beforehand. I mean, you left her open. She's just, what do you want her to do? She's telling the guy like she's on a date. So, what do you want her to do?
I mean, sometimes looks can be deceiving, and
Yes, definitely.
but I'm trying to say like, yeah, that's some old ways I would have probably maneuvered around the thing, or disappeared
Okay.
on you. Bye. No, you tripping.
Right, right.
But
And then talked about her like a dog.
like nah, I'm not even saying nothing else no more. But like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, that's what it was, But if that person ends up being all friendly over there, and next thing you know,
friendly,
now,
right.
now you over there at the table with all these boys and all that, and you and me now, they looking at me like, they done got your Instagram and everything. Oh no, man! Oh no, bro! I gotta go.
Y'all take her home.
I gotta go.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
that
Definitely.
that's like one of those ones where it's like, especially going on a date. Maybe if the friends is with us and all that, and it's like a group hangout type thing. One of them dates. That's maybe date 2, date 3. Like you know what I mean? Like I even met a couple friends and
I was about
stuff.
to say, yeah, 'cause I'm like,
You know
they
what I'm
shouldn't go
saying?
the first day. Okay,
Yeah.
no. Okay.
Yeah, they all come around and they looking at you like you ain't the only one.
Right.
I hope you know you ain't the only one, dude. Like you know, so it's a lot of things that can rub a person the wrong way. You be like, oh no, I can't deal with that. You already got them looking at me like a clown, like I'm a joke or something. So,
Yeah. Or some people say simp and all that type of stuff. Yeah.
well, simp is different. We explain that in a different way.
Oh.
You know,
So it
simp.
can't be interpreted in that way
No,
either? Okay.
simp is something else.
Okay.
We'll talk about that on another episode about simp. Simp is a long word.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
Simping is a long,
Simping,
yeah. And we'll
tripping.
need Craig and the crew to deeply get
Okay.
into that conversation about what is a simp, so you get different views of from everybody.
Oh,
You
wait
know what I'm saying?
a minute.
What is a simp? Because I might my simp might be something different, and they might say a simp is
Exactly. That's
something
what I'm
else.
saying. Everybody interpret it different. You're right. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, how do you feel about religion on the first date? Like, is that something that should be discussed, or you guys?
Religion is cool with me, um, due to the fact that a person can be Catholic, Christian, Baptist, Muslim, Islam, all anything, Buddhist, all kind of stuff, and you respect what a person believes in. You don't discriminate on people like that.
Well, are you religious or are you spiritual? So you have your own personal relationship.
I feel spiritual because I do have a like it's like a part of me where it's like you could with Baptists, Christians, Catholics, Islamic, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can see the worship that they do for the gods that they
That they
worship and
right
all
that they
that.
serve. Mm-hmm.
And to me, I look at it as everybody's worshiping the same thing and it's one.
Okay.
That's how I look at it. Like when it comes to Buddha and all that, they just different images people have seen. You know what I mean? Like a person like can change wherever they go. You know what I'm saying? To look like they want you to look. You know what I mean? Or how the people accept you.
So can two different religious backgrounds can they come together?
That can happen. That can happen. I believe it can. And it shouldn't be like mishaps. It's just like if like a Catholic person, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I say for instance if they're like Baptist or whatever, or if you don't even believe in it, and what's it called? Lent. It's a thing they call Lent, right? They don't eat like meat or whatever.
Okay.
That's when like fish fillet. You go eat a fish fillet, you good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we go do that. I'll go with the fish fillet. I won't. I'll follow the trend with you. I won't be going to eat no steaks and all that. I'm gonna give you a fish sandwich too. So, things like that. So it's just all like even the Muslim ones where you what is it called where they don't eat like pork and all that.
Okay, they don't eat pork or yeah.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna order no cornita fries, and you know what I'm saying. And you eating pork on the front, and you got some bacon on the plate. You know what I mean? And talking about some here, eat it. Like no, like we can't do that.
Well, at least you're open to it because there's a lot of people that's like, if you have one background, I have another background.
It just don't work.
It don't work because
Mm-hmm.
so when we're in the kitchen, you're cooking beef and I'm cooking something else. Yeah. But I mean, if you respect each other's backgrounds, you just eat different foods basically.
That's the thing that's the thing you talk about as a person being vegan and a person not being vegan and all that. And like if I don't eat vegan food, I'm gonna be eating a filet mignon and some mashed potatoes and some string beans. When you got like a vegan steak and vegan,
They
this
got
and that.
vegan steak.
Oh man, they got vegan everything. I done seen vegan all kind of stuff. So yeah.
Okay.
Actually, when I do like the vegan burgers, I ain't gonna lie to you. So if I was to be with a vegan and we gotta be vegan,
Hmm.
and if I'm on my own, baby, I'll probably be out there. Hey, I'm gonna be getting me a burger or something,
So
some
you gonna be
fries, some
sneaking a
taco, carne asada
burger?
tacos and stuff. I'm
So
sharing
you
around.
gonna,
That's the way I'll be cheating for food.
so you gonna come? You gonna come back smelling like that?
Man,
But I smell. You were
you,
eating pastrami. I
I
know
don't eat
you
pastrami.
was.
See, I don't eat
No, but that's what
pastrami.
I was like. Even if it's
Yeah.
not pastrami, you was eating that. I do. I smell
No,
it.
I hear you. I hear you. Chili cheese pastrami fries. That's what everybody keeps saying. Bomb. Like that across my mind. It sounds good, but I don't eat pastrami, so I'm not touching it.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
pastrami.
you had bacon. I know you did.
Yeah, bacon. Yep, bacon all day.
Cheating on. See.
So that I had a Muslim girlfriend, and I'm eating bacon. Yeah, she's like, I want no turkey bacon. No, it was regular bacon.
Well, if you can't stay committed to that, how you gonna stay
I
committed to
know
a relationship?
that hurts. That hurts. I know, but it comes to the point where if you're down with me like that, okay, maybe I will cut off bacon. Bacon might be gone. Hey, you know what? I'm not doing no bacon. You know what I'm saying? I'm keeping it what we believe in. You know what I'm
Until
saying?
I go to sleep. Until
Oh
I'm not
man.
around.
Wake up in the morning, smell like bacon and eggs in there. Bacon and egg sandwich real quick. Walked out to the backyard. Oh yeah,
See,
I'm
that's gonna
good.
cause arguments. I see. It's not gonna work.
Man, not cooking the bacon outside on the patio, so the smell don't be in the house. You know, or go to IHOP somewhere to get some bacon.
Nah. They open 24 hours.
24 hours. Yep. Oh, she went to sleep. It's 10 o'clock. I'm gone. I'll be right back.
Oh
Mm-hmm.
my gosh.
Go get your bacon fix.
Oh wow.
Yeah, no, it's just religion. People believe in their own faith, and you shouldn't discriminate on people for that. You know, hey, that's just what it is.
As long as they're upfront about it, though. But you
Mm-hmm.
got people that's pretending to be, or they'll pretend to convert.
Yeah.
But I don't want nobody that's gonna try to convert me anyway.
No,
I want to know my own facts about it. I want to know my own, I want to do my own research, and I want to make sure that if I like it, if I fall in love with it, then that's my decision. Don't make a decision for me.
Mm-hmm. All right, I got one for you.
Okay.
All right. So it went a different way. It was the guy actually talking to the girl that was cussing the girl out about this.
Okay.
But I'm gonna put it in a way to where how was I gonna say this? Well, no, I'm gonna just I'm gonna let it flow. Let me see how this goes.
Okay.
All right. So okay, I'm gonna put us in the character of them.
Okay.
So my girl was 17. I was 20, and I got her pregnant. Is that bad? That's the first one.
Your girl's 17. You're 20.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe so. It's not that. It's not that. It's not that much apart to me.
Uh-huh.
You just turned 20. Did you just turn 20? How long you been 20?
They turned 20. This is the discussion they have. So, but when you hear the other part, you'll be like, oh shit, yeah.
Wait, but how long have y'all been messing around anyways?
No. So this is like okay. Once upon a time, let's say for instance he's 25 now. Back then he was 20, and the baby mama was 17 at the time when they was messing around.
Ooh.
Yeah, not me.
Right,
I don't have
right.
no kids. No, I ain't gonna say that I was messing with a 17-year-old. No, this is so. How would you?
You're just talking about characters. Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
yeah, the character. The dude that we're talking about was 20, and he had a 17-year-old baby mama. Is that is he labeled like a minor lover or what or is he okay because he was what 3 years apart?
I mean, it's 50-50. And I say that because it's hypocritical.
Mm-hmm.
You know, everybody looks at one gender and be excited for it. And then you have another and then they look at the other gender and be like, no. But if it's a no, it should be a no for both.
Okay.
To be honest.
Okay. So
it shouldn't be one yes and one no. It should be a no for the whole situation.
So does he get bashed for that? Like, because like if he's 25 now, she's what 22.
Ooh. See. I don't know. if it was my child.
or maybe she was what? Maybe a freshman or something when he was like a junior, then a senior, then she was a sophomore, then he graduated. And
Already.
that was still his
That's
girlfriend.
4 years. That's 4 years.
Like his high school sweetheart, but she was a little younger.
Mm-hmm.
And they stayed together or something. And by the time he done came back from college or something, she still wanted to hang out. Like her.
I mean, 4 years is still
her
in the same
senior-
generation.
Her senior year.
No, because 4 years is still in the same generation. So for
Mhm.
me, I wouldn't say nothing about it. Now, if he was older than 20,
Mhm.
I would.
Mhm.
But if he just turned 20, then no.
Okay.
So it's like borderline for me because yeah, I need to see, I need to understand what's going on.
So he's all right.
It's only 4 years, right? 3.5, 4 years.
3 years, 17, 20.
So
that's
3.
years.
So if it's 3 years, then I don't know. It's like I said, it's still within the same generation. Yeah.
It's okay.
To me.
The person was 17. The girl was 17 though.
Oh, it's okay.
It's
okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
As long as she was 15 or 16.
Definitely not. Oh no. If she was 15, it would be a no.
So 17.
17. Mm-hmm.
But
17.
if the girl had the baby at 17, she must have been
16. Oh.
Come on.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? So.
Then but he was still. Well, yeah, because he was 19. So you're still in there.
Still a teen.
You're right. You're still a teen.
All right.
Yeah.
But the woman who's yelling at him, this weird part gets kind of weird, and this is his rebuttal.
Okay.
Yeah, but you was 14. Your baby daddy was 34.
34. 14. 911. Immediately.
That nigga needs to be locked up, right?
Under the jail.
Under the jail.
Yeah, but I'm gonna stomp on top of it too.
But that girl was trying to make him look bad.
No, she looked horrible too.
Horrible.
Both of them look horrible.
But the 14 and 34 was the worst.
Her mind is not even fully developed.
Mm-hmm.
He knew better. 34, yeah, he definitely knew better.
34.
So she's being groomed. She don't even know. She just going with the flow. She likes the attention. Whatever he was doing, she liked it. But she's not even fully developed, so definitely not. But he definitely knew better.
34, 14 years
No,
old.
he definitely knew better.
And had her pregnant. Got her pregnant.
Oh no, he definitely knew better. Where's the SWAT team? I need everybody, because no. Definitely not. He needs to go to, no. We need to dig him something that's under, and it can't be 6 feet. He needs to be way under there.
So if she was 14 and he was 34 when she got pregnant, say for instance she's 25 now. How old is that dude?
Oh no!
He in his 50s or something, right?
Yeah, that's an old dirty man.
Yeah, looking for more 14-year-olds type shit.
Oh no, where's Chris Hansen?
Bro, this it's wild. It's wild, man. So that was one thing that came up on my timeline. I said, damn, she bashing him about that. But then when he broke her down and said, yeah, you was 14, your baby daddy's 34. What's going on with you?
No, she's not even mentally developed. What the heck?
Yeah.
She just liked the attention that he was giving. She probably wasn't getting attention at home, and she liked the fact she knew he was older. But like I said, she's not even there. So, and there's no compatibility. Like what? Definitely not.
Yeah,
Definitely not. Her parents failed her. Definitely not.
So let me get your first. I'm gonna give you. No, actually, yeah, I'm gonna give you 3. You give me 3. So I'm gonna go with you first. What's 3 places? Give me 3 places where a first date can happen. Like it could be different. It could be different. Like just 3 different places you think a first date can go somewhere with it.
Of course, arcade.
Arcade.
Of course, arcade. Competitive now.
Mm-hmm.
You can have
like a Dave and Buster's or something.
Dave and Buster's, love it. Yes. And now they got the adult Chuck E. Cheese. I don't know how that is, but I'm gonna go to Dave and Buster's.
Okay. All right.
Let me see. Picnics, of course. Let's see. Anywhere's a date. Let's see. You got picnics. You got Dave and Buster's. You even got a hike. I mean, Everything don't have to be a dinner. Everything don't have to be a movie.
All right.
That's too repetitive. Start thinking outside the box.
You just said it. You just
Oh,
said it.
let me be okay.
So
Let me
said,
hush.
so you said David, like a David Buster's type of thing.
Yeah.
A hike was one, and what was the other one?
I had another one, but I'm gonna be quiet on that one.
No,
You
go
said
ahead.
3.
No, it was that. No, you said 2 right now. I said hike, David Buster's, and
Oh,
what?
and I said a picnic,
And a
but I had
picnic.
another one, but I was like, oh, you said 3. I'm gonna need to.
No, go ahead. Give us your.
I was gonna say because people like to read, so you know at Barnes and Nobles, you know, a coffee date. Let me be quiet. Go ahead. I love.
Oh yeah, Barnes and Nobles.
Yes.
Well, I'm reading Sports Illustrated. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I'm just saying. So mine would say my top 3 would be. It would be like I would like to like watch a movie that you want that we can come together and say, oh yeah, let's watch this movie. Let's go watch this movie. Let's go to the theater. Go check out this movie.
The drive-in, or you want to go to the walk-in?
Walk-in, drive-in is fine.
Okay.
I can't decide on that. Like I think that
That should be neutral.
either or. You know what I'm saying. I have to sit at the top part. You know what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
I like that. I don't want to be sitting in the chair like this, looking at the screen. I took some seats like that before, and you sitting there like this.
Your
I'm
posture
like,
is horrible.
My eye is fucking hurting. Girl, why
Yes.
you pick these seats? You try to be like you front and center. Like, no, I take
Go
the
to
top.
Yeah. It's always better.
So, and then the drive-through, I mean, the drive-through, the drive-through, right? The drive-in. It's cool too, but I feel like it's gonna burn the batteries out the car. We just sitting in the car and shit like, damn.
Now you gotta pay for a battery, a jug.
Yeah, all that. Like, you gotta think about it. Like, damn, that's gonna burn the battery out the car or what?
Yeah, because some movies be long. So
then you got popcorn spilling all in the car and all that. And we cramped up in the car. You know.
Okay.
So
get out.
You can get out the car and be sitting on the whatchamacallit, and you can hear it.
Oh, the back of the trunk.
You can hear it all shit, but. Other than that, you gotta be comfortable. So I believe I'll go with the walk-in.
Okay.
They gotta have the chairs that go like that.
Yes, the recliners.
Things like that. So that's the movies.
Okay.
Something nice to go eat. Like, you know what I'm saying. We can go to Bubble Gumps, anything. Something with some good food. It ain't gonna be no lame food when I get there. You know what I mean? Like, no, it's not that something bland. So there's got to be some food involved.
Okay.
A couple of drinks here and there. And the third one, because you said picnics and all that too. So
yeah, okay, go ahead.
No, I
Go ahead.
And my third one, on the third date. I mean, not the first date, but the third pick would be. Third one.
Dang, is it this hard for the man to pick dates? Ladies,
please,
in the comments, let me know in the chat.
I'm trying to think which one. I'm trying to think which one, like, what's the third one, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, something, like even I know that'd be boring for somebody else. But I was even thinking like, damn, even a baseball game or something.
Interesting.
A sports event or something. Or we go to a concert together or something. Something that event wise. We just put it event-wise. They'd be categorized that way.
Right.
You can go to a soccer game, baseball game, football game, basketball.
But it's an event. You're right.
It's an event.
Okay.
Let's go see Kendrick tonight. All right, come on.
Are you paying for tickets?
That'll be one of the things I'll pay for the tickets. Yeah. Yeah, so
are you paying for it because you asked, or are you paying for it because that's something that you just want to do?
That's paying for it. It's the, like I said, it's the vibe. Like if you really feel that person, so that event could be probably like the second date, but on the first date, if you really been chopping it up with this person and there ain't no ruffled feathers little anywhere in there.
Yeah.
And you know what? Come on, I got you. We gonna. Even if it's like just a regular little bar or something, we can do that too.
A lounge.
Yeah, a lounge or something. Hookah or something. If a girl like hookah, anything, we go do that. That's the fourth one, like what I'm saying, the runner up that didn't make the list. Hookah or something.
So do guys have a list of different topics or different ideas of where you would want to take a moment, and then you just go through that list, and then you say, okay, I'm gonna bump this one up because of the vibe, and then I'm gonna move this one back. Is that how it goes?
Yeah. Because
Is that true, fellas? Let me know in
no,
the chat.
you said that the person bumps something up based on what the girl likes and don't want to go.
Well, not based on the likes, but just on the vibe, like you said. So if y'all feeling each other and you're talking about an event outside, right, or a concert, whatever the case may be, and you're like, I feel like going to an event, but you invited her,
Mm-hmm.
but at first that event was at the end, so maybe that was like maybe that was like the 10th thing.
Yeah.
But you moved it up because you're like, we vibing real good. So is that how it goes?
Yeah, because it could be spur of the moment. It's like the things gotta go in together. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, food, boom, the video games and all that. Like, Dave & Buster's would be like one of the ones that's like
That's an all-in-one. So yeah.
So we can start off with some drinks, get something to eat, or we can start off with drinks, go play a couple games, come back and eat. After that, we can either go to a movie, whatever you want to do. So it all lines up.
Oh, okay.
Or you be like, okay, look, we're gonna go chill at the beachfront or something. We just go chill. We'll go chill at the beach.
Oh, okay. So it's almost an all-day thing, but it's not just a one-time. Let's just go to Dave & Buster's, but then after that we're going home. So it's basically just going.
Yeah.
Okay.
It can lead to. So that's what I'm saying too. On the first day, it can lead to different avenues and stuff. You know.
Okay.
You know. So.
But the vibe, like you said, has to be right.
Yeah.
So are we kissing?
The first day, so.
Pecs?
Like that stuff comes into play because sometimes like when you try to do stuff like that, with certain people it ain't happening. No, take me home. You getting too horny, bro.
But y'all vibing.
No. For the woman, if you do that, if I make that move and the girl like, oh, what you doing? It's too early for this.
So what's this? So
that's why I learned. That's why it probably will take me a while before I try to move in for a first kiss like that. The thing probably trying to get a first kiss is dropping her off or something.
Okay, what's the like on the lips, on the cheek, on the forehead? What type of kiss we going for? Are we doing tongue? Or are we just doing a peck? What we doing?
To be honest, I don't be doing all the tongue shit.
He said no.
I don't.
No.
No.
You a pecker?
Pecker.
So when do you do tongue?
It depends.
Do you know how to kiss?
It might be a time where tongue might get to be going somewhere, but it don't. It's not a.
So if she initiates the tongue, you're gonna stop her? You're not gonna engage? You're not gonna.
You're gonna be on the hot spot right here. Hey, y'all.
You gonna just stop her mid, like?
Oh man. It all depends. You gotta be feeling that person, like, you know what I'm saying.
You said y'all was vibing, so you can't.
If we vibing, yeah, I might end up just going ahead and give her some tongue kissing, but that's not my first option.
No, but I'm saying if she initiates it. So you did go in for a peck, but y'all kept on pecking. Y'all was talking, but y'all kept on pecking a little bit. And then she decided to.
Yeah, she gotta be like more like the love of my life doing that.
Oh, the love of your life.
I gotta really be like really intimate with that girl to be doing that shit. I gotta like know her resume and shit, like, you know.
So that's personal.
It's scary out here right now. Sometimes you be like, damn, I don't know what she was doing with that tongue, you know. I don't even know if she like girls. I don't know like if she doing this to dudes or something. She looking at dudes, dudes sitting on the couch on this. Nah, I don't know what you doing. You know.
What?
So this, like you said, this is the first date stuff. You're still on the first date, so you're like.
So you just get
yeah,
on the cheek.
You might just get a little here. Have a good night, okay? All right. You know what I'm saying? You know,
So that she kiss
all that. So wake up the next morning. Oh, what the fuck?
Oh god.
No.
Okay, so if she was to kiss you on the forehead, that doesn't mean that she curved you, but that's just maybe she taking it slow like you taking it slow.
Yeah.
How are you gonna reciprocate that? Like
that was when the girl, if the girl rejected me on the first day and I didn't get a kiss, I'd be like, all right, calm down. You're just being thirsty, boy. Chill out.
But she gave you a kiss on the forehead, so you okay with that? Or would you rather just
Or
give
she
you a
gave you
kiss?
a hug and you probably did a little.
Yeah, a little that on the cheek.
Or she even do that, you just gave you a hug and it was just like a.
That's awkward.
You know what I'm saying?
That's awkward.
It can happen though. It can happen.
Oh no.
But that's when you know once it comes to that part it's a hug and you. That's when you know it's either a kiss or no.
You don't know that before?
So no, you can't predict it. Sometimes you can't predict that stuff. You know. So
Okay.
if it does, it goes that way, and you go like this, and she. Oh, yeah, it's over, man. Just let her go on about her business. Don't keep going in, cause like now
Okay, so she might have
she
rejected
might not even
you.
go with you again now after that.
Okay.
Yeah, she
Well, have you ever rejected a kiss or a tongue? I should say, because you're not rejecting the pecks, you're rejecting the tongue, right? Is that what it is? Or you just because you're just taking it slow. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, because it's sometimes it just be more so like it's not a rejection like that all the time, but it'd be like kind of like it'd be a shocker for me.
Okay.
Cause like you said, I'm a pecker, so it would be a shocker like, oh, kind of that. So it's like,
Hold on, wait a minute.
you know, it's kind of, you know what I'm saying. Sometimes you do got to turn up and go back with her and go, but no, tongue kiss like, yeah, okay. It can happen, but that's not like my go-to. I wouldn't be like.
So is that like the 10th date?
That would have to be like tongue kiss. Actually, probably would, like if you exclusive with that person, like you know.
Well,
What
is that
I'm
like the? Well, when do you make it? Well, you're just dating, so how long before you make it exclusive? Then you do the tongue kissing, I mean, because some people, you have some women that would be like, well, I'm trying to kiss him and he's rejecting me, so some women that just give up.
Yeah, like I understand that.
But
like I said,
you have boundaries.
Yeah,
So it's just
well, it's not a boundary thing. It's just more so the feeling person. Like if I know I took you on a date, so I'm supposed to be feeling you, and then sometimes you might be something like you might catch like oh no.
But you gotta be ready too, like you said.
Like her breath smell like onions right now.
Yeah, I was just eating onion stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it might just gross you out. You might be like, damn.
Oh my god.
Damn, we did eat all these onions and shit. Can we eat some gum real quick first? Like.
Oh, you ruining the mood.
Yeah, now you ruining the mood. See what I'm saying? So it's some reasons why maybe that's the awkward moment. I'll call it an awkward moment.
Well, yeah. So who's gonna carry gun?
People carry guns.
No, yeah, but what if she don't have? Because a lot of women not wearing pockets. So who's carrying the gun? And then they have little purses. I mean, they might carry some in there, bubble gum in there, but maybe not for the whole. They might carry like one or two.
It depends, though. Different mode, man. I might be in that mode. Like it's hard to say. It's not hard to say because it's like you can have different modes. You can be like, okay, I'm in this mode. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get free with your girl. I'm gonna give you time right back. Boom.
Yeah.
It might be a mode where you like.
No. But different people bring out different things, like you're saying. So, yeah.
Yeah, you like damn, like we already doing this? Already trying to get in this shit?
No, that is a little bit too early.
Yeah.
That is a little bit, just a little bit.
Mm-hmm. But I ain't ruining it for people who move fast like that. Like maybe that's what it is. That's her. That could be her test.
Yeah.
See if he can kiss. See if this motherfucker can't kiss, and I probably would have failed that. So yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. But you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's the vibe and the feeling of that person. And yeah.
Have you ever had a bad kisser?
Bad kisser? Bad kisser.
Because some people like to suck on the lips, they like to bite, so not everybody has to do all that.
No.
No.
Mm-mm. No.
Okay. Okay.
That was like some learning experiences on that stuff. The bite the lip thing.
Yeah,
I ain't like that. I wasn't a fan of that stuff either.
You're still not a fan of
The
it?
bite the lip, no. Bite my lip, what the fuck are you doing? It's just, man.
This man ain't freaky, y'all. He just not freaky,
it's
okay?
just certain things. The girl wants you to suck her tongue and all that shit. No. what are you doing? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, they said the mouth got the most germs. So, you know, and you got to think about it, like, damn, I don't, you know, and stuff be running through your mind. You're like, this damn mouth right here.
You know, you just need a drink because you ain't gonna be thinking about that when you have a drink.
Look at Curry, probably, man, I probably kissing him more than likely all day long. Just going crazy with
You gotta
it.
get him
Just
drunk,
going
ladies.
crazy. Y'all look over there, me and her going crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
What about first date hickeys?
Ooh, that's a no. That's a no. Mm-mm.
Remember you said the kissing and they trying to do the kissing, next thing you know they start here. So you kissing good, let me put that on your neck.
No, definitely that. Mm-mm. For what? So we're not leaving no room for the second, the third. We're just getting right to it.
They like the first day so much they like, oh, I don't want nobody having you. Come here.
So this turned into a buffet. Is that what you said? I mean, that's basically what you said.
You know what I'm saying? You know, that first date where y'all started at ended up somewhere else. You know, probably like let's say we land on the beach or something. You know, just kissing or something. And you just do.
No hickeys.
Cause the girl do it too. She'll be like, come here. What you doing?
But not on the first date. Oh, whoever doing that, listen.
Then-
I need to hear some stories.
Then if they can't give you a hickey, they say, what you got somebody else? Don't fuck with me no more.
Oh, so they're that possessive?
Oh yeah,
Like that?
I had some possessives like that.
Woo!
And I bet you somebody else can vouch with me when they hear this or the next date night episodes. You know what I'm saying? When date night episode drops on the studio and all that. And you know, if I can see the comments in here, I ain't got no comments right now. But this is your first exclusive look at date night episode 1. And if you're on my page and you're just watching, make sure you go subscribe, like, comment. Also, subscribe to Ruin Your Day, No Studio Network. Man, run it up.
Share it too, y'all.
You know what I'm saying? Like, comment, share, and you know.
Subscribe.
That's episode 1. Got a couple more topics before we go, or?
Yeah, because I'm interested.
All right. Yeah.
Y'all share some stories, though. Y'all tell us some stories.
That was a little intermission.
You know, interact with us. You know,
Mm-hmm.
we want to read y'all stories.
Oh yeah, so we can bring it up on date night. You know what I mean? It's
Definitely.
date night episode 1.
That sounds like that date night turned into a.
Oh, okay. I got one more for me. Not just one more, but I got a topic.
Okay, what's the topic?
If your date doesn't have a car, but you do.
Oh, that's so annoying. I'm just gonna be honest. That is so annoying. So annoying. Yes, with the eye roll.
So
and it's annoying because if you don't have a vehicle, okay, that's totally understandable. I didn't have a vehicle at one point, so I totally understand. But don't expect me to come and get you. Did that, don't want to do it again.
mm-hmm.
So I expect the person to Uber themselves, and I would compromise. So they don't have to Uber far.
Mm-hmm.
So let's pick something in the middle.
Okay.
To where it's not going to cost you an arm and a leg,
Okay.
and it's not going to run me an arm and a leg.
Yeah, but I'm gonna rebuttal on that. What the dude's like, damn, you really liking me, and we're supposed to go on a date, but you can't come get me, like my car in the shop.
But that's for the first date, though. Wait a minute, that's the first date. No, it's the first date. I mean, I've done that on the first date, and then I regretted it. So for the first date, let's just get past that first, and then let's see. Okay, now I can, because if I like you,
mm-hmm.
but if you start showing some signs that, look, don't even call me. I'm not picking you up. You gotta listen.
Mm-hmm.
But some people expect gas money. But if you paying an Uber, so you gonna pay me my gas money? I'm coming to get you now.
Yeah, well, you might as well say you should get at least $10 or $20.
10? I gotta be 8. That's not even a drop in the bucket.
$10, $20. All right. So that leads us to the next question. Then, how much gas money would they have? Would you expect them to give you? If you said I got $20, here you go.
$20.
How much gas money you want your tank full? You gotta pay 150 to fill your tank.
If it's taking me, I say it take both of us 30 minutes to get there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But am I taking you back home first, or are you Ubering back so I know how to?
Oh, like you might as well come pick him up, take him home too.
No, the first date.
First day, pick him up, take him home.
Wait, what? Pick him up and take him home?
Yeah.
What if I don't even like the way he smells? And he's in my car. That's hard.
This might be.
What if I like the way he?
This might be the situation.
What?
He done talk you into picking him up.
Oh no. Okay, so.
He's like, I got a bag, I got money, going trip. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got you.
Oh.
He ain't even gotta say all that, but I'm just saying, in general, you just like, fuck it, let's go with this leap of faith and go on this date. And he's like, yeah, my car in the shop though, can you just come pick
You
me
know,
up?
that's the biggest lie. That's the biggest line that guys use.
That's the line. But I'm just saying,
the-
he could be capping, he could be saying that he got a car, but his car in the shop, and he could be lying the whole time, because the second date, you're going to find out that car's still in the shop.
Yeah.
The third date,
Still in the shop.
my brother got my car right now. You know, you always got to.
So you can't borrow his car?
But this is when you're gonna find out that the person you're dating is capping a lot. So but let's say for instance, first date, okay, you fall for my car in the shop. Yeah, my car in the shop.
I'm gonna ask you before I even come get you. How long the car been in the shop?
No. You missed the question.
No, I did not. I want to know how long your car has been in the shop.
Okay, so that's one of your questions. How long does the car could be in the shop?
Yes.
And what if he said it's gonna be like a month? You gonna be a whole month. They gotta drop the transmission in that month. They gotta redo the headers. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get my suspension worked on.
So we doing a reconstruction, like
Yeah. I'm gonna have a low rider.
we rebuilding the vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, you know what? You can call me in a month.
Okay.
We can just FaceTime on that
But we gotta rewind back. Rewind it back. How much gas money is acceptable for you? Because there's girls out there with Centras, you can give them $20, $15, and they good. You know what I'm saying?
Well, no, I have a VA, so that ain't gonna work. Okay, we have to go 50-50. I'm not playing.
$50 and $50?
No. So when I
said
say
$50, you said V8, $50.
well, yeah, you know what? Yeah, but I was gonna say something else. But okay, so
Go ahead, say it.
if I'm gonna pick you up and take you home, ooh, is it out the way though?
Let's say we stay. That's it. Like we gonna make it reasonable. Let's say we stay maybe 20 to 30 minutes away from each other.
Okay, but where the location of where we're going is in the middle.
And the place we're going is like probably like another 20 minutes away.
So you're basically on the way.
No, you're picking that person. Don't get this dog going at home. Whatever this direction is.
Oh no!
And then when you come back from that place, you gotta drive back 20 minutes from where you picked him up at, and then you gotta take yourself home, which is 30 minutes away.
Oh.
Yeah, see
I've done that. No.
All right. So how much?
That is annoying.
How much is this gas fee looking at?
Oh. Just fill up my tank. I need $80.
$80.
Yes, because I'm a BA. Don't play with me like that.
Okay, so you said $80, right? There's two different answers to this. Okay, $80. He didn't give it to you, and then he said, oh, I got 60. You just couldn't get the 80. He don't got it.
I feel like this is a setup. I'm not coming to you. Listen, you gonna Uber your behind over there.
Hey, or he said, hey, I got 60. I still got bills to pay. I still got to buy our food and stuff too.
Listen, if you can afford to go out,
Mm-hmm.
if you can afford a date, there's no need for you to even play in there. Don't even play in that field. Let's just be honest about it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't play in a field that you know that you ain't ready for. So if you're really not ready for that, then you need to wait.
Alright.
Get out right now, quick.
Mm-hmm.
Don't even stick a pinky in there.
Oh man. Don't even play the role.
No, don't play like that. No.
Alright, I got two more before we get up out of here. Uh, so I got. Okay, since we was already talking about the gas part.
And it's the first date too.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
All right. What if that person doesn't have a place where y'all to go? If you wanted to say like, let's just go watch movies at home and and chill. Can I come over to your place? And he's like, I ain't even.
Wait.
He may not be homeless, so he might be living with somebody or whatever.
Homeless?
Yeah, he might he may be homeless, like which is like he's not. He doesn't have a place to go to or something like that.
So you're saying he can't afford my V8?
Yeah.
And then on top of that, he don't have a place to go?
Or he don't got a place to go.
Oh, baby, keep that money.
Or that's one. Or he got a place where you can't come chill over there with him though.
One, he live with his wife, girlfriend, fiance, his side chick. Who he live with? His homeboy.
Maybe he live with his auntie or somebody, and
he live with family.
Yeah.
How old is this man? What? How old is this man?
It don't matter how old he is.
Yes, it does.
It don't matter how old he is.
Yes, it does. How old are you?
It goes from 20 to up.
No, there ain't no 20 and up in my book. What the heck?
20 up.
If you 20 and live at home, baby, stay there. You 20.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not gonna expect you. I mean, of course, there are independent ones, and more power to you. But I'm talking. Wait, but a grown. We want a big dog, not a puppy.
Yeah.
What's really going on? You talking about puppies right now?
What if they taking care of a sick parent or something, or you know what I mean?
See, that's different. See, but okay, so we have to build some rapport.
Like they work and all that, but they ain't got a place for you to go. After that, like.
Wait, but
he tell you, oh, we can kick it in the room.
But we discussed this already, or they just really telling me right now.
They never really told you.
They never disclosed no information.
Their living thing, like it was just like
it was a whole secret.
Like it was a date. Like you first you trying to get to know each other first, so then you start.
Yeah, I want to get to know where you live, but at least what city you live in.
Yeah, they told you where they live, but you can't go there and kick it. It ain't where we gonna be laid up watching movies and kick in and you don't wake up. I got breakfast like this, like Melvin talking about some. You go eat your eggs. Here you go. Here goes some orange juice too, baby.
Okay, listen. I am very understanding to all types of situations, but if it's not disclosed ahead of time, miss me with that because I need to know.
Mm-hmm.
I need to know what's going on. If you live with your family and you're taking care of your parents or whoever your grandparent, that's very honorable. That's very respectable. I couldn't say or do anything other than to support that.
Yeah.
But we get on the date, and then everything's going good, and now you're looking at me, and I'm looking at you because what's next? If there's nothing next, that's fine too.
And then he tells you to come over. And y'all just sitting in your car in front of the house the whole time. You gotta use the bathroom. You can't even go in the house to use the bathroom, so you gotta go to McDonald's somewhere.
Do you know how hot this weather is?
Yeah. I was up to.
We ain't about to sit in my AC and run down. That's a V8.
Yeah.
So you gonna pay for more gas?
So that's what I'm saying. So you walking. You walking. That's a turn down for you right there.
Listen. I can't even say unfortunately.
Just go over with it.
It's just,
it's
not.
Ain't no second date. Ain't no second date after that.
No.
This is the part of the show where we're doing. Ain't no second date. This ain't no second date.
No, because what? You don't even have no ducks in a row. So okay, even if you didn't have a place to where we can go chill,
mm-hmm.
your money's not right.
Mm-hmm.
But you want me to be driving? That costs money.
Yeah.
So I'm just supposed to fund it. I'm not in the car by myself. I'm not going to go pick up myself.
Mm-hmm. So
definitely not. So if you can't help fund it, because one thing with me, I don't mind paying.
Yeah.
But I'm not about to, foot the whole bill.
Yeah.
So definitely not.
Okay.
There's no date.
Okay.
Don't ask me to come over. You have no place. And what if I have to go to the restroom? So I gotta drive. Oh, I'm gonna be sitting there and talking about.
This is a question vice versa for the guys too.
Yeah, let us know.
If you gotta go to the female, it's the same situation. She ain't got no place for you to kick it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, no, because she might have 5 kids and she don't want to introduce you to the kids, or she might have roommates and they might be thirsty, or she might live with her parents and
She
then.
got all excuses for the for that dude. It was,
Listen, that she might live with her parents, like I was saying, and then she don't want to. She don't want to disrespect.
How old is she?
No, but I'm saying the same thing for the dudes too.
Yeah.
If he's living with the parents, that's honorable, and he's taking care of them, for example, and he don't want to disrespect, and you shouldn't want to disrespect your parents or your grandparents' house. No way.
Yeah.
So I personally wouldn't want to be laid up in somebody else's house anyway if it's not yours.
Yeah.
But if you don't have the money for us to get a room, even if I go half with you, then what are we doing?
Okay, he said he want to go to the room, and you like, I don't want to go to the room.
We're not going to the room. I'm driving, right? So I have. Do you want to get left?
But he said you want to hang out, and he's like, well, so, that's the only way we can hang out. You got to go to the room.
Wait, so are you embarrassed to be seen with me? Because what do you mean that's the only way to hang out?
No. Well, that's for another episode. That's for that part of that. But no, I'm just saying on. Oh yeah, that is another episode. Never mind. We'll talk about that on another episode.
All right.
So let me get back to that final question, right?
Okay.
So that was the vice versa, the guy in the.
Yeah, let us know. Let us know. We want to hear.
That's vice versa.
We want to read. We want to read.
So the last one I wanted to talk about is, and I want to know y'all opinion too.
Mm-hmm.
If you go out to eat, right?
Okay.
Let's say, for instance, you gotta go to the restroom or something. Or no, I got actually 2. It's gonna be 2. It's gonna be 2 and 1. 2 and 1.
Okay.
All right. So the first one is you eating at the table with this person, right?
We had a restaurant. Or
Yeah, we had a restaurant.
Okay.
We had a restaurant. You ordered your plate, I ordered my plate, right?
Okay.
Boom. I'm eating my food. You went to the bathroom, came back. I ate your plate too.
You was that hungry?
He says you that hungry. That's what you asked him. That's all you gonna say. What you gonna say? Like you ordered we both eating T-bone steaks and eggs, and I didn't fuck your T-bone steak up and eggs too. It's like a breakfast, or it could be.
So you touched my plate?
I mean,
without
potatoes,
even asking?
or if it's steak and potatoes. I messed up everything.
You done lost your mind.
I ate your ribs, and if we.
Wait, this is a first date?
Yeah.
Oh no, you really lost your mind. No, you really lost your mind.
This is the first day.
You done touched my stuff without even asking. I went to the restaurant. I came back, and now I'm still hungry.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
And I said, you ain't gonna order another one or something? It's just a plate.
Well, so you can eat it?
What?
I
didn't want it to get cold. It was just sitting there.
That's not your decision.
I didn't want no flies, nothing to get on it, so I just ate it.
So you didn't cover it up with a napkin? What? Who's doing that?
Oh man.
You couldn't cover it up with a napkin. Were you really hungry though?
So what are you doing in that situation? This is how we're gonna close this show out right here.
Oh.
We've been here for a minute, but hey, I ate your plate. Well, what's the next one? Are you gonna leave me there, or are you paying the tab?
I'm not paying a darn thing.
And I look at you to pay the tab too. I'm like, are you gonna go half with me at least?
Oh yeah, you definitely loco. You looking at me to pay a tab that I didn't even touch. I didn't even eat. I didn't even enjoy nothing.
So you done
I didn't take a bit.
So you done picked me up. I put gas in your car.
Oh wait, I picked you up and you put gas in my car?
Put gas in your car. You gotta take me back, but I ate your plate. I'm trying to get some. I'm getting all the scenarios.
So you trying to get free food? And a free ride.
So you man.
I am. Wait a minute.
But no, I know we going off track with a lot of this stuff. Talking about this.
No, we not. That's all in there.
No, that's all in there. But I'm just saying, we want to know what you doing. What is you doing when you come back and that boy that killed your plate? Your steak over there is boneless now, or bone, no, just bone.
It's boneless.
It was a boneless ribeye. Shit, he done killed the ribeye. All you see is a piece of fat on the plate.
Man, they gonna have to wait for the next episode for me to answer that one.
No, this is date night one. This is why it's called date night episode one. It's the pilot episode. You know what I'm saying? Where we chop it up and talk about shit like that.
Oh my god! I don't know if I'm gonna be chopping it up when I see that nonsense. Like what?
See, damn, that's crazy. Every single time I say we got one more question, there's always another question.
Thank you.
She's like I got like a ton of questions to keep going. Keep going.
Okay.
It's like this.
This the final one.
It's like I'll keep feeding the questions.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, so all right,
because you was out here, you ate my plate.
Back to it. Ate your plate. What is you doing though? What is you doing?
It's time to go. I mean, you ate the plate. What else am I supposed to do? And you paying for it though.
Are you leaving them, or are you?
Listen.
He's still telling you what's gonna have. He told you what's gonna have.
I'm gonna see you in the car. How about that?
You just gonna walk out and go to the car.
I'm gonna see you in the car.
You still gonna wait for him?
I'm gonna put a 30-second thing on there. If you don't come up within 30 seconds, I'm leaving you behind. So not only are you gonna pay for the food, you're gonna pay for your Uber too. How about that?
Oh, great. Like you said, well, I'm good. All right.
Scott!
Don't ever call me again. Put him on block. All right. And then the last one I wanted to say is if that y'all at the table, right?
No, my God. We shouldn't be at the table.
No,
The food gone.
I'll be at the table and everything. We was already holding hands like that. We sitting side by side. It don't matter. We be sitting side by side or you sit across the table from me. And next thing you know, my phone.
Wait, is this before or after you ate the food?
No, this is without even worrying about the food part yet. Let's say for instance he didn't do that. He did eat the food though. That was just different scenario.
Oh, see, you was ready for you.
This is another scenario. This is another scenario.
Right.
So now, let's say for instance, y'all at the table, everything going good, and then next thing you know, the phone gets vibrating in your pocket, or you sitting on the table going, you know, or the ring. You got
He had his phone face down.
It don't matter. Yeah, it can be face down, face up.
Okay.
But before you see who it was, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be back. Did you stand?
No.
What?
I'm gonna just say, okay, like I said right now.
What if it was his job calling? No, like you
if it's your job calling, why are you being suspicious? That don't even make no sense. Who you hiding from?
But you go ask. Who's
looking for you? You have a bounty on your head?
It's the first day, and when he gets back, you go ask him who was that called you?
I'm gonna ask him why he darted out like that, like insuspicious, like.
All right. And
that's sus.
And his reply was, "What you worried about it for? Like we just started meeting and stuff. Don't worry about my phone."
But I wasn't worried about the phone. I'm worried about his reaction to the phone.
Yeah, I had to take a call. You know what I'm saying? I had to take a call.
So you could have just said, "Excuse me, let me take that." I just don't understand.
So that
there's a difference between "Excuse me, let me take the phone call," and then there's a difference between. That's totally two different responses.
Yeah.
So why are you guilty already?
All right,
what the heck is going on?
So that's no second date.
No, because.
Oh, you probably will. You probably will. Okay, you right. You can go to second date. Come on, let's go. No, I'm messing with you.
I know you messing with me, but he say that nonsense, I'm gonna be like this. I'm gonna be out the door, to be honest. I'm out the door. I'm not playing on that. Listen, we too old for this.
Man.
We don't do, listen, no games. Okay?
Another episode, man.
Another episode, y'all.
You already know it, man. The whole cast, the No Studio podcast.
Shout out to y'all.
You know what I'm saying? Ruin your day. Good looking, Alvo. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, thank you, Alvo.
Stay tuned every Wednesday. We got No Studio podcast. We got more content for y'all right now. You see date night, so it might be days where we might be here, we might be anywhere. We just gonna have an episode of date night. We're gonna be just talking about the dating pool. You know, we're gonna come up with some good stuff for y'all, man.
Yes,
and current events.
Yes, and you guys, please interact. You guys chime in. Let us know your stories. Let us know your opinions, your thoughts. You know, whatever it is that you want us to address or talk about. Let us know.
And you will be seeing episodes of Date Night on the Money the Great channel and No Studio. That's DAMONEYDAGRA at YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And also No Studio Network, man. Any place they can find you at?
Blessed bosses that win. You'll also be seeing uploads of date nights. So let's get it. Go ahead and subscribe, support, follow, like, share. Let's get to know us on a different level as we get to know you guys. And thank y'all for y'all support.
Exactly.
Again, blessed bosses that win, and that's on Instagram, Facebook.
And share, like, run the views up.
Comment, subscribe.
Man, you already know. Do it all, man. So we can keep on making this content for y'all, man. Shout out the whole team, man. And we out.
We out.
Yeah. I don't even know how to stop. Oh, man. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, stop my screen.